can you tell us?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the media for the stories they've put out in recent times in relation to this murder. As a result of recent media stories, we've had 15 calls to Crime Stoppers. Those calls are being assessed. Some of those calls people have rung up and provided their names, which is of considerable value to the investigators because it gives them the opportunity to go back and so we're very grateful for that. 15 calls is a lot of calls, and we encourage others to still ring up tonight and in the coming days because it will help us.
Any key information in those calls?
Some of the information is certainly to us to varying degrees. So it's not really until we actually go back and talk to some of those people that the usefulness of the individual information will be able to be assessed, but we're very, very happy with the response.
So is that 15 calls just overnight, or?
Just in the recent days about it, and certainly there was a considerable number of those were as a result of last night.
How's the dig going?
The dig is going slowly. It's just a slow, tedious process. Today we brought in some heavy machinery and we had to obviously connect that up and fit that into the mine. It's a very slow process down there, a very exhausting process, but we're happy now that we're at a level where we wanted to be yesterday. We're at about 41 feet and we'll keep going until we complete this mine tonight.
So the mine's deeper than you thought?
Yeah, the mine's deeper than we thought. We were originally told by the owners of the property they thought it was about 35 feet. In terms of how deep it is, we won't know until obviously later this afternoon, but we're definitely happy we're in the space in terms of the dig where we need to be at the moment.
Can you talk about how you say that the soil's changed colour? That's quite a significant, you're at a significant point now?
The first part of the soil in the shaft was a bright red loamy soil, which indicated that we weren't at the depth that we wanted to be, so that's been removed. Some of the rubbish in the shaft earlier on nearer the surface has been removed. And so we're progressing quite well now.
Do you remain confident that Karen's remains are in that shaft?
Yeah, certainly nothing has changed overnight. The fact that it's taking a long time hasn't dissuaded us at all, and we're still very optimistic that we're in the right place, and we'll continue to search this mine and, if need be, several others in the vicinity.
We hear that you learned yesterday that there was a fourth shaft. Can you tell us about that one?
Yeah, there's just a very small shaft that was here that had been filled in, which the owner since told us about, but that's a very small shaft, and as a matter of completeness, if we didn't find anything in the other three shafts, we would do that to be complete. But as I say, we remain very optimistic with the search, and we'll stay here and do whatever needs to be done so we can be satisfied that she either is here or is definitely not here.
Would you be surprised if there were any other remains down there? Would it surprise officers, or do you missing person around that time?
Look, any missing person it would be great to find. There's certainly nothing to indicate that anybody else is down there, but obviously if there were to be some other missing person there, well obviously that would be a great result as well, but we're not expecting to find anybody else there.